You want? I don't have anything. Nicole, did you feed her? She need to eat, babe. Thought I'd come on here and share with you all some things I've done and discovered. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. I am relaxing, sitting on the porch with Midnight. That's my rescue kitty cat. So, going to be talking about down payment assistance. I am in North Carolina, so hopefully this will help you all out. If you're looking for trying to purchase a home, you're still working on your credit, you want to get your down payment assistance programs set up. You want to be able to sign up for those classes and do everything that you need to do. If it's application fees you need to put in or whatever. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Anything that you may need to do in regards to down payment assistance on money that's free, grants that you don't have to pay back, money that you do have to pay back, you want to do your research. So since I'm on a home buying journey as well, I said, why not share it with my lovely people? The things that I've discovered and found out. So it's going to give a little bit more time for people to come in, but I'm just go ahead and start going over things. Of course, I'm going to repeat myself several times, so just bear with me. So the first one I was looking into was called HOMES, HOMES. Okay, it stands for Helping Out Mecklenburg Homeowners with economic support. How do you pronounce that? So this is a grant. Now this is a grant that's applied towards your tax bill. It's not down payment assistance. So if you are looking for USDA, you're gonna be living out in the rural areas. You want to, apply for homestead and tax exemption. This right here, this is a grant that'll help you, apply, help you towards those tax bills. You know what I'm saying? So as of right now, this filming of 2025, it says the amount is up to $650 towards Mecklenburg County tax. I'm in Mecklenburg County, so you have to just do your research, okay, on what county you are and if they offer this towards your taxes. It says if you're in Davidson, an additional $534, so you can already tell it's higher to live up that area, in that area. Well, no, I'm sorry, lower to live in that area. So that's important when you buy a house. You got to think about your taxes because if you do get your house paid for and paid off, you're still gonna be responsible for taxes each year. So if you go get you're getting you a house, you're looking forward to working really hard to pay that house off. I'm speaking for myself, speaking to you all too, because we intelligent people. We very wise with our money and thoughtful with our money, and so to get into that house to pay it off. So when we get older and we're not able to work anymore, we don't want to work. Our house is paid for, but we still have our taxes. And we all have probably met someone. I've heard stories of older people losing their homes because people stopped paying the taxes. A house that was paid for, clear, you know what I'm saying? But they lost it because people stopped paying the taxes on the house. So right now we're talking about homes. It's called Helping Out Mecklenburg Homeowners with Economic Support. And it says the deadline applications accept July the 1st through November the 21st, 2025. It says first come, first served though. Okay, first come, first served. So you still got time. It's August right now, so you got until November the 21st, but it's first come, first served. And it says how to apply. I will make sure I put information in the description after this video. mecnc.gov / for homes. Okay, so that's one way to apply. The other one that a lot of people have heard of is House Charlotte, Down Payment Assistance Program. How many of them got their house through House Charlotte? Maybe you're on house number 2. That's what's I'm so happy for you. So House Charlotte is another great program. I know some CNAs at the time that I was working at the hospital utilized House Charlotte to get their homes because as a CNA sometimes we don't make the highest pay, but we make just enough. You know what I'm saying? So they were able to get new construction homes and some pre-existing homes using House Charlotte down payment assistance. So with House Charlotte down payment assistance, it says deferred forgivable loans. It's not a direct grant to help with down payment, closing costs, or rate buy down. So my whole issue is the rate buy down. Okay, I want my mortgage payment to be what I can afford it to be. So that's why I'm looking at House Charlotte down payment assistance. These mosquitoes out here. That's why I'm looking into House Charlotte down payment assistance program because of the rate buy downs. You do a rate buy down, the money that you put towards your towards your house payment, towards your house cost, it'll make your mortgage payment lower. Okay, that's what that means when it says buy downs. So that's what I'm looking for with buy downs. So also it says with House Charlotte down payment assistance program, the amount is up to $30,000 based on household 80% plus additional match of 50,000. So you can get up to $90,000 if you play your cards right and you do everything that you need to do with House Charlotte. Okay, so that's almost $90,000. So if you get approved, so $240,000 house, that's just enough for you to get paid off in a few years, especially if you're trying to get it paid off in time you in 10, 15 years. A house that's cost $240,000. You can always get that house, pay it off, and buy you something else. Hey Sam, how you doing? And get you something else. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing to think about. House Charlotte. Okay, as we're talking about down payment assistance program, trying to get yourself prepared for to buy a house, you want to think about all this stuff. Start signing up for all this stuff. Start doing your research about all this stuff, and then you could be better prepared. Okay. So household between 80, darn that mosquito. Our households between 80% and 110, up to $10,000 base plus match up to $20,000. So they just going over your income. You know what I'm saying? How much you make and everything like that. You can't make a certain amount in Mecklenburg County. Okay, so I think it's like you can't make more than 120,000. It might be 150,000. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate that. Um, so I think it's $120,000, but it's also based off the family size. So almost family size of four. You know what I'm saying? So it's all based off the family size, and also based off the person who's applying for the mortgage, applying for the loan. So if you got grown children in your house and you don't want to put them on your mortgage or your loan, you just want to, leave the house to them or whatever it be, it's you. It's just your go off what you bring in the house, the income you generate. Okay, so that's what House Charlotte down payment assistance. That's what we're talking about right there. And also they have a special feature on House Charlotte for public service employees may access up to $30,000 with no matching requirements. That means I think that's with like the nurses, the firefighters, and stuff like that. So that's what public service employees was, and I think that's one reason they were able to get the CNAs were able to get it because they was in nursing. Maybe they was in nursing school. Maybe they just reached that threshold right over where they could qualify for the public service employees access. So it says the eligibility for this program, we talk about House Charlotte Down Payment Assistance Program. The eligibility for this program is you have to be purchasing within city Charlotte limits, must complete an 8-hour HUD approved home buyer education. Now, there is a fee for this, okay? So start saving up, start, cutting back on maybe eating out or, doing extra stuff to pay for this class. And like I said, it's also income limit supply. So you can also go on their website, House Charlotte Down Payment Assistance, and you can Google this and see exactly what the when to sign up for this next upcoming class, because it is limited. So this is where we get to the deadline. So reservations are limited to 20 per month and issue first come first serve. Program will open August 15th at 2025 dreamkeypartners.org. Okay, so the name of the company is called dreamkeypartners.org. I know some of y'all have heard of them before. They're a great program. The next one, down payment assistance, I'm going to talk with you all about is NC First Home Advantage Down Payment, NCHFA program. So this is, it says type is $15,000 deferred second mortgage forgiven over time, 20% per year for years 11, 15, fully forgiven by 15. So that just means deferred means is pushed back a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Deferred means you just push back a little bit longer. That's what deferred payments being. So if you be in your house 15 years, you stay in there, you don't sell, all that money that they gave you is forgiven. So mind you can stack all this stuff. So you can walk away almost with not paying anything. If you learn, get it this out and get all this information ahead of time, and you stack all these grants and loans and programs and go to the table, bring this all these paperwork certificates to the lender, you be good standing, okay? So it's $15,000 assistance. Eligibility is first-time home buyers or veterans. Income and purchase price limit supply. Must use NC Home Advantage mortgage. Credit score has to be 640. So with this, you have to get your credit score up to 640. The other ones did not say. They just want to have a good credit. They don't want you to be in debt owing everybody and your mama too. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so very much. So that's what NC First Home Advantage. Had to have a 640 credit score. It had to be a primary residence in North Carolina. Y'all can't do these mosquitoes. Shaking your dreads. No, no, no. I ain't shaking my dreads. I couldn't take the mosquitoes, y'all. So the next one is $15,000 down payment assistance. This is a bond program. Let me cut this light on. This is a bond program. So it says, oh Lord, hold on, y'all. Put y'all right here. Trying to figure where I put y'all. Put y'all right there. I'm trying to fix me something to eat. About burnt my food. We talking about down payment assistance, y'all. Just bear with me one moment. One moment, y'all. I had to get me something to eat. I'm hungry. Because no eating out. Cook from home. Cook from home. Because they're going to be tracking your bank records. They're going to want to see every dollar and quarter you spent and why you spent it. And if you got a lot of Uber Eats and a lot of Chick-fil-A's on your bank records, they're not going to like to see that. So you want to show them that you're responsible. We all know you're responsible. I know you're responsible. But they don't know you. They just going off your bank records and how you spend your money, right? You spend more than you keep, they're going to look at that, okay? That's just one-on-one by home buying process. Just fixing me up something right quick, y'all. Bear with me. So where we at? Let's keep talking. So, with the NC First Home Advantage down payment, there is no there's no deadline. So you can, this is open, I guess, year round. So you can apply with them year round. And you contact NC Housing Finance Agency for to sign up for this one, okay? So the next one, oh, okay, I'm sorry, back at the 15,000 down payment assistance, the NCHFA bond program. It's similar to this NCHFA, offering 15,000 deferred second mortgage for given 20 plus years. $15,000 for this one. You have to be in Mecklenburg County. You have to have a 640 credit score also. It's ongoing, so you can stack it. Once you get to that 640 credit score, you can reach back out to them two people, and that's 15,000. 15,000. That's, you already at 30,000. So if you do House Charlotte's on what I say 30,000 too, you what? That's what, 60,000. That's $60,000 for you a brand new house. You know what I'm saying? And my other one, my favorite is Habitat for Humanity, Charlotte. That's my next down payment. Now it's not down payment assistance, but they don't look at your credit score. They just look what's on your credit report. Okay, just bear with me one moment, y'all. So Habitat for Humanity is in all 50 states. And like I said, they're a great program. It's not a free house. It's a mortgage on that house, but it's through Habitat. Habitat to be your mortgage holder, your loan officer, loan processor. Okay? All you doing is buying a house from Habitat and paying them back. But they put a second lien on the house in case you try to do some janky stuff, okay? So Habitat for Humanity is a great, great, great one. It provides affordable home ownership, right? Through new and rehab homes. If you go onto your Habitat for Humanity website, you'll see new homes and you'll see townhomes and you'll see pre-existing homes on there that you could purchase with Habitat for Humanity. So if you're in the process and you're in the need to move right away, you don't have to wait for your house or process to get approved through Habitat. If your credit score is a 640, you can go ahead and go through the program and get approved. And on that website for Mecklenburg County, I see that now they got the $93,000 grant for first-time homeowners on there too. So Bank of America holds a lot of these people back, a lot of these first-time home buyer programs. So Bank of America, a lot of times are the lender person bank that you're dealing with. So if you have a Bank of America bank account already, that's good. That's a real good thing to already be dealing with Bank of America. Because they already have your profile, you know what I'm saying? But it's not hard to upload your information whenever you're trying to get a house, y'all. So don't let that worry you. Like, oh my goodness. I always tell y'all to try to get you a real checking account if you can. Or get a credit union checking account. That's one way to help you. All these sub-lenders like If you use Cash App and all that kind of stuff, they don't want to see that. They want to see real banking information. Because sometimes you have to link your banking information with these programs. You have to link your banking information to them so they can keep up with what you got going on. So if you using Cash App and Chime and all these second banking features, they not gonna honor that because they don't feel like that's a real bank. So if you're trying to do that big girl thing, that big boy thing, you want to try to get you a real bank account, okay? A real bank account if you really want to buy some stuff, okay? Because like I said, they're gonna want to come eventually. They're gonna want to they're gonna want to they're gonna eventually want to pull. They want to link your bank account. They want to be able to see your bank transactions. Okay, that mosquito got me so bad, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. I am so sorry. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, so we talking about Habitat for Humanity right now while I eat my food. While I let it cool down anyway. So Habitat for Humanity provides affordable home ownership. Like I said, the amount is no cash down payment required. Instead, applicants complete 150 to 300 volunteer hours. That means you will be working on your house along with somebody else, your neighbor house. So that's how they look at your down payment. You putting in sweat equity. You putting in your time, your energy. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying with money. You paying with your physical. You know what I'm saying? No matter you doing a construction site, you at the rehab stores. You know what I'm saying? The restores. I'm sorry. You putting in. You volunteering at these events they have and stuff like that. So that's how your down payment is being accounted for with Habitat for Humanity. Okay. I hope I'm making sense. Y'all have any questions, let me know down in there. Um, Plus you have to start saving $1,500 towards closing costs. So I don't care if it's $10 a day. Like all my gig workers, $20 a day. If you could afford $20 a day, you banking. Every time you do your gig work, at the end of your shift, you put $10 in your bank account. You make sure that bank account is just for your down payment. You can do this. If you want you a house, you can do it. Small steps. Quit thinking like, oh my God, I gotta save all this money. Start with if you gotta do $5 a day. If you're a gig worker like me, if you're independent contract, you get paid every day. You can have access to get payment every day. If you could just start with $5 every single day that you quit working, that you in your shift, $10 a day, $20 a day, whatever, till you get yourself up because you're gonna need money in the bank. You're not gonna just be able to just walk in to get a house with no money. You're gonna have to still have closing costs. You still gonna have to pack up your stuff at your house where you staying at now and move. You're gonna need a U-Haul. You might want to get some new beds. You don't want to bring your old beds, your old chair, your old pots, your old anything. So you think about that. You gotta still get your utilities on. You gotta pay to get a transfer. You gotta make sure your bill is a zero at your currency. It's a lot of stuff. So don't be think about okay, like okay, well, even if I don't have to go to the table with no down payment, even if I do have to go to the table, don't have to go to the table with no closing costs, I'm still gonna need money to move. Like how many people don't move for free? You know what I'm saying? So get in the habit right now, and that's showing them that you can save money, especially if you don't have any money. The one thing I've learned through this process is that whenever you buy a house, and you start linking your bank account, they see that you don't have, every single month you at zero. It's money coming through, but every single month you at zero. They don't like seeing that. They don't. So if you can start getting a habit of them seeing that little piece of money is better than no piece of money. So if they can see that you're putting $5 in there every time you cash out, DoorDash, GoPuff, Uber, Walmart Spark, whatever side hustle you do, notary business, you pay yourself, whatever you can do, it matters. It's matter. Don't worry about retirement, your IRA, all that kind of stuff right now. Worry about that down payment. Worry about put money in your bank so they can see, because it has to be in there for I think 90 days. So if you start now putting money in your bank account, and then 90 days they be like, okay, you didn't say $1,000. Okay, you didn't say $2,000. Okay, you didn't say $5,000. You know what I'm saying? And you keep doing that. It's gonna look good on you. It's really gonna look good. They may even overlook some of the things. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they know what they can overlook. They don't have to be so strict and so stern on every little thing. Some things they can, they have to be. A lot of things they don't. That's what I've learned as a loan signing agent. When people be refinancing their houses and stuff, and people be buying house, selling house, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I've learned. So those are the two. Those are the companies that I want to talk to you all about today. I'll talk to you all later about I'll talk to you all later about banks and stuff. I have a list of banks that do USDA in our area. One of them is UWA Bank. Is UWHARRIE Bank. They deal with USDA in our area. Town Bank. I haven't seen Town Bank, but I think if I look hard enough, I'll see Town Bank. Town Bank deals with USDA. Now, certain areas qualify for USDA, like on the outskirts of Charlotte, and then China Grove, Salisbury, Mount Pleasant, Gastonia. A lot of those places on the outskirts, you qualify. If you find a house, you qualify for USDA. So if you don't got a problem, like I don't have a problem, you just want your house, start looking on the outskirts. Movement Mortgage is one also that deals with USDA. So USDA is another place you should look if you're interested in buying your house. Like I said, if you want to be in the housing development or you want to get a new construction that's built one off away from other people, but it's still considered on the outskirts and it's still qualified for USDA, there you go. You hear where I'm getting at? 'Cause I don't want no neighbors. I want my neighbors to be the raccoons, the deers, and the possums. I'm done with dealing with neighbors. I've had a horrific experience. That's one reason I started social media. And I told you I was gonna make the video one day about why I started, but it ain't time yet. And I'm gonna open it up one day. I'm gonna open up one day and let y'all know exactly what it be. So thank you all for watching. Like I said, I will make sure I put the links in the chat once I get out this video. And y'all have a good night and wish y'all all the best in your home buying journey. Don't give up. If you really want it bad enough, you're just gonna have to sacrifice, buckle down, do what you gotta do. Thanks for watching.